So I know that I've done this, never have, but we're doing a reaction to Kick Panda. Yeah, Kick Panda. I had to go in and do this whole thing again, so please blow this up. Because I had to do this whole thing again, and I just want to get this over with. Anyway, this thing is kind of a ripoff of Kung Fu Panda. And it has literally nothing to do with Kung Fu Panda. There are some scenes that I'm going to get to, and they will be coming soon. But for right now, I'm just going to talk about how bad this is. I've gotten a taste of it because I've had to record 15 minutes of this. But now that I'm like this, I think that we know what we doing. So basically, the point of this, the whole start of this film is with our panda, who is named Lou in the description, but is actually named Zebo, is actually in this house, and he's a janitor. And he imagines himself as a warrior. Let's just say, because warrior, schmolier, dorier. We get a stupid zoom in on the house. I didn't do this right the first time, but whatever. We get a zoom in on the house. Obviously, it's our panda imagining himself fighting a war. Now, why would that be? Because, for some reason, they just have to have this stupid visualization of what happens. He's the main character, no one else. He does have a son. Anyway, here we go. Apparently, this town is called Serenity Falls. So, yeah. Also, no audio because I had to go in a CapCut to do this. Because turns out Mobazine didn't do my audio correctly. So, here we go. There once lived a legendary fighter. Obviously, it stopped. Anyway. It's supposed to explain his name. So, here we go. A fight is so legendary that its legend was legendary. No opponent was too great for this almighty warrior. His name was Zebo. That's Cap. Immediately. That is Cap. Don't tell me that you're an almighty warrior. Because you're not. No one is. And that's the sad truth. Anyway, I'm probably going to upload part of this, but I'm just going to do a quick rundown. So basically, this Puma guy comes in, and he's like, the only way you can talk to the master, the guy on screen. Also, he is doing jokes that I hate. Anyway, the only way you can talk to the master is if the master talks to you. And the only way he'd talk to you is if you cleaned up after him. Yeah, if he spilled his tea. Okay. So what now? Basically, he just goes with his son. It cuts to him and his son. And they're talking about him and Zebo, the great warrior. The greatest of all warriors of all time. Which is not true. Obviously, we've already seen that. But he goes on to say something about something. I know I just did something in the background. Ignore it. But he just talks about these stupid lines and how apparently he fought a thing of dinosaurs that are coming from a alien spaceship in space from a wormhole, and that is utter bullshit. Anyway, aside from making this video, that is basically it. That's all you're gonna get. But on the other hand, you have the middle of the movie, which is oh my god. And he's trying to teach them all the moves that he needs to do to be a fighter and stuff and all of that. And he teaches them with a mop. He's just a janitor, by the way. And then there's an amulet that has to do with this stupid guy, the master. I don't know his name because I'm not going to listen to this whole thing to get his name. But he has to talk to the master, and basically the whole point is that he has to talk to the master. Oh my god, I keep repeating myself. The puma talks to the master, and they go on to talk for a minute. Now the puma is with the master, though they promised he promised that he'd train his son with the master, at least I think. The amulet goes to crap. He starts laughing, as seen in here, but this isn't in the middle of the film. This is at the start, and I hate when movies do this. They just hate on the main character. Anyway, all that goes to crap. I'm pretty sure the master is a villain, and I think he's the king of the town, but I do not know. This is just a summary. Anyway, bye-bye!